Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And look at this. You see that sign? That's at the back. You never give up. You show a heart, fight, desire, passion. That's what this post says. Not this one, but the one before that. Did the players did that today? No. And this is another video, like the West Ham game, where I'm fuming, absolutely fuming. Chelsea nil, Nottingham Forest 1. They have finally beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, which they never do. That's why I wanted to go for Chelsea win 3-1 because Nottingham Forest, I don't think they'll get to win. I don't, I don't think it will happen. But when I saw that lineup, I knew it's not going to win today. And this is all on Pochettino once again. I keep on saying this consistently, week in and week out. Why play a back three? You can see it didn't work again against West Ham, and we've lost. It didn't work against Wimbledon because we're this close here to being out just like Tottenham did, but we managed to win. You can see that it didn't work against Luton, especially the first half, because they would put those chances away. It would have been a totally different game. So we were lucky to get that win. It's only the Liverpool game that I do get because we should have won that game. But I'll take a point because Liverpool are a really good side. They're simply not the best team. I'll definitely take a point against Liverpool. But to lose against West Ham and Nottingham Forest, a team that we should be beaten, honestly, it's an absolute joke. I expected Chelsea for the next 7 games to get at least 21 points before the Arsenal game, but we couldn't manage to do that. We still couldn't manage to do that. Like, honestly, man, like, Pochettino, this is all your fault because you have made Chelsea look like the boring, pathetic Chelsea that it was last season. Why could you not simply play the same formation as you did in pre-season? Because it worked. Our attack was good. Yes, our defense looked a bit shaky, but at least we didn't lose the game. We destroyed Wrexham 5-0 in the first game. We put 4 past Brighton. Yes, a 7-goal threat, but we still managed to beat them. We got a draw against Newcastle, which I should have think that we should have beaten them. But a draw against Newcastle was fine. I'll take that because Newcastle are simply a really good team. The Fulham game, we beat them 2-0, got a clean sheet. And we didn't manage to beat Fulham last season. The Dortmund game, one of the toughest games, and we managed to get a draw. And I think we should have won. But we didn't lose those games. We were unbeaten, and at least we won a trophy. So why can't you, like Pochettino? I know you don't watch this video, but why can't you get this into your brain? A back three does not work for Chelsea Football Club. Yes, it worked on the Thomas Tuchel, but it doesn't work anymore because we concede set pieces, we don't score goals, and we always make stupid mistakes, like you saw today. Sorry, guys, let me just turn off my phone. You saw what happened. They did the exact same thing on the Frank Lampard, on the Thomas Tuchel, on the Graham Potter. You make mistakes, you give the ball away, and you allow the opposition to score. And that's what Nottingham Forest did. This is clearly unacceptable. Unacceptable. Like, come on, man. Like, what kind of thing is this? And you know who made that mistake? Moise Caicedo. And I just cannot believe here that I just celebrate like crazy. But listen, Moise Caicedo cannot do well in the back three. There's certain players that cannot do well in the back three. The likes of Thiago Silva, Levi Colwill, Ben Chilwell, Malo Gusto, Nicholas Jackson. They can't do well in the back three. They can only do well in the back four. Make it make sense. Use your brain, Pochettino, because you got this completely wrong again. Do you want to get yourself sacked during Christmas? Do you want to seriously want to get yourself sacked because you're under some serious pressure? We didn't spend that over £1 billion here to be worse than last season. We spent that money to be much better, to win competitions and to at least finish in the top 5. That's what all we spent this money for. But it looks like it's going to be a total waste, man. It's going to be a total waste. Like, come on, Pochettino, you're a good manager, but you can understand, yeah, why to why I was saying to why I say to you guys that had doubts on Pochettino, because look at Luis Enrique. Yes, he's not doing well for PSG, but I know, yeah, that he would make PSG probably do well in Champions League and maybe do well for them in the league. Because look what he done for Barcelona. When I saw these stats here, I thought to myself, you know what? If Luis Enrique comes to Chelsea, then I'll be very happy because he'll do a much better manager here than Graham Potter and Frank Lampard and even Pochettino too. But guess what? We've got Pochettino. Yes, he can do well on the youngsters, but when it comes to consistent enough, he simply cannot do that. Back four in pre-season, now in the Premier League, back three. Like, come on, man. The Premier League is much different than the pre-season. Pre-season, when you get, is when you find out what formation that you do, what position can do well, and if you're ready to do, if your players are ready to achieve what the fans expect you to do. That's what pre-season is. And the reason why we chose to finish in fifth is because we did one in pre-season. And I would have thought that Pochettino is going to go for back is 4-2-3-1 from now on. But no, he still goes for the same formation as Lampard, Graham Potter, and Thomas Tuchel. Like, Pochettino needs to realize he's not Thomas Tuchel. He is not. Thomas Tuchel is a better manager than Pochettino. He is. For people saying to me, "Oh, but Pochettino won a trophy for PSG," was like, come on, man. Did he win the Champions League for PSG? No. The only trophy that he won was the league. Whereas for Thomas Tuchel, he won the Super Cup with Chelsea, he won the Champions League, and he even won the FIFA Club World Cup. And Thomas Tuchel has more trophies for Chelsea than Pochettino did ever since he came. And that's why so much questions, so much doubt to see if Pochettino can take us Chelsea to the next level. And I knew it. I knew I had doubts. And that's why people still call me a fake fan because they don't think I trust Pochettino. Do you think I trust him now? Yes, it's early, but do you expect me to trust him to play back four against Bournemouth the next game in 2 weeks' time? No, because you'll still think that Thiago Silva cannot do one in the back three. He does not. Sorry, in the back four. He just doesn't trust him. He just don't. Like, come on, Pochettino, man. Use your brain. Back three cannot work for Chelsea Football Club. It just can't. Because we don't score goals and we don't win games. Are we allowed to break the world's record ever? Like I said, Nottingham Forest has finally beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, which they never done. Ever. And I knew this, and I knew I didn't want to go for clean sheet. Because I know that Nottingham Forest will score goals. They put a test on if I believe if they would have got a draw, they should have got a draw against North also if they put those chances away. I don't think that Manchester United should have had the penalty. So I knew that Nottingham Forest was going to make it tough for us. And they're above us because they beat us, they beat and they also beat who was it, Sheffield United. They are above us by 6 points. That is embarrassing. And to allow Tottenham to be above us, West Ham, Brighton still, Brentford still, to allow these teams to be above us like they did last season is a joke. It is a joke. And this one I'm getting worried right now. And people saying to me, "Oh, how can we decide we so early this season?" This is why. This is why. Because I knew that Pochettino's not going to go for the same formation as he did in pre-season. It just doesn't make any sense. He likes to tinker, he likes to experiment. Like, come on, Pochettino, man. If you want to win games, play a 4-2-3-1. Make it make sense. Like, like if we play like that against Brighton in the Carabao Cup, we're getting knocked out. If we play like that against the opposition in the FA Cup, we're getting knocked out. I don't think, and I said my expectations for choice this season is to finish in the top five and win a trophy. Realistically, I don't think he will do that, but that's what I expect from Chelsea Football Club because we're a Chelsea Football Club, not Chelsea Banter Club. We are one of the biggest clubs in the world because we keep on hiring, fine, and that's what brought us success. But we act like a big club this season, like we did last season. No. So that's why I had worries for Pochettino, and I knew he's not going to be the guy that can take us to the next level. Honestly, it's a bit too early, but I know that Pochettino is going to make us Chelsea fans frustrated and saying to him, "We want Poch out," say, "We want Poch out." That's what's going to think is going to happen. And for Todd Bowley, man, money doesn't buy success. Yes, it's good that hijacking Caicedo and all that stuff, but that's not a good idea. And for me, it's your fault here that you've allowed Pochettino to come in rather than Luis Enrique or Jules Nagelsmann. It's your fault. If you want Chelsea to win trophies and at least try to win a title, bring in a proper manager, bring in a good one. Don't bring in some foolish one. It just doesn't make any sense, man. Like my head is all over the place, and this simply cannot continue. It just can't because Chelsea right now are rotten to the core. From top to bottom, this club is rotten. From the players, the managers, the medical team, everything is just rotten, and it needs to be fixed. This cannot continue. The Bournemouth game we need to win. But do I see that happening? No, because he'll play back three. Trust me, he will do that. So from now on, when I'm making my predictions for Chelsea, I'm not going to predict Chelsea wins anymore because I don't want to be deluded. I want to be real. So the game against Bournemouth, if he plays a back three, which I know he will do, we're not going to win. It's either we're going to get a draw or we're going to lose. Simple as that. That's why I'm seeing this happening next in 2 weeks' time after the international break is over. Honestly, this performance was shocking and probably one of the worst performances I've ever seen from Chelsea this season. It wasn't that because it wasn't that bad against Liverpool when we drew there. Yes, the West Ham game was bad, but the second half it was worse. The Luton game was good, but this game was shocking. And like I said in my live watch along, we had more than 20 shots in this game, but we couldn't manage to score. We've only had two on target, two on target for the full 90 minutes. That is embarrassing. Whereas for Nottingham Forest, 7 shots, 3 on target, and one of them was a goal. They have more shots on target than us. How embarrassing and sickening is that to see and to hear that from a Chelsea standpoint? We've got better players than Nottingham Forest, but we still cannot beat them, and we cannot even score past them. Honestly, like my head is just my face is boiling right now. I'm speaking to you guys because I'm not happy at all. I'm absolutely fuming. If this continues on, then it's going to be the same as last season or even worse. So if we want to win games, we need to play back four. It's as simple as that. We cannot let this carry on. We just cannot let this continue because we are Chelsea Football Club. Not some teams that the rivals can laugh at us, call us Chelsea Banter Club or the London Cowboys. No, I support this team through thick and thin. I'll continue to support this club, but I can't support this if I see Chelsea losing games and putting out shocking performance week in and week out. I can't support it. And now you guys can as well. If you support this, then you're not a Chelsea fan, you are deluded. For people that are not deluded, that cannot back this and say, "Oh, Chelsea are still going to win a chance for the title." No, it is not going to happen. That's why you never heard me say that out of my mouth. Because if I say that, people are going to clip me up saying, "Oh, look at him, he's deluded." That's why you never see Chelsea saying, "Oh, we're going to definitely challenge for the title." This is why you never hear that from me. Because I'm a realist. I know my team very well. If they do well, I'll praise him. If they don't do well, I'll criticize them. Whether it's the fans, the managers, or the players, I'll do that. Because that's what real football fan is. That's what people who are realists. You support the team for thick and thin. If they do what you praise them, if they don't do what you criticize them. That's how it works. So since Chelsea didn't do well in this game, I'll criticize them. The only player who I can say that did well is Malo Gusto. That is it. Not everyone else can have that in shame. Conor Gallagher was terrible. Mos Caicedo was at fault for the goal from losing that ball and to give it straight to the goal scorer, the number 28. Chilwell was terrible. Conor Gallagher was bad. Sterling, good in the last game, but this game I thought he was alright, but wasn't that impressive in like the game against Luton. Nicholas Jackson. The first time I'm saying this, he would look. Some of his pressing was good. When it comes to chances, he was shocking. That chance, yeah, like honestly, even Timo Werner would have scored that, or maybe other strikers would have scored that. How can you miss that from 3 yards? Like, come on, man. Our defense looked terrible today. Thiago Silva, Lewa Cole getting past that. Desarcy looking terrible once again. Robert Sanchez wasn't that great today. He could have saved that goal, could have saved that shot, but instead he allowed that to happen. Pochettino got this terribly wrong. The tactics, the lineup, everything. And it took him up to 60 minutes to play 4-2-3-1. Why did he not do that throughout this whole game? Like, come on, man. Like, even when the players came on, Mudryk looked terrible when he came on. Who else? Who else did we um who else did we have coming on? Just give me a moment, guys. Let me just have a look. Who else came on? I know Mudryk came on. Who else came on? Who else came on? Um Give me a second, guys. Ian Matson, haven't seen much of him. Haven't seen much of him, but Mudryk came on and looked terrible. Um, Madueke, Cole Palmer. Haven't seen much of him. I don't think he was that good. Madueke, the exact same thing. Haven't seen much of him. Even when the players came on, didn't do look good. Like, uh and when we took off and when we brought on Madueke and Cole Palmer, we played the back four. Like, why can not do that for this whole game? It just doesn't make any sense. Honestly, Poch, man, fix up, man. Seriously, really fix up. Because you're starting to make me feel worried, and you start making me feel and you're starting to have a bit of under pressure. Because 4 weeks in 2023 is embarrassing. One win in 4 games is embarrassing. 4 points out of 12 games is also embarrassing. Like, come on, man. We should be beating West Ham. We should be beating Nottingham Forest because we've got better players than them. It's as simple as that. And we should be above them, not them to be above us. Like, come on, man. The points against Liverpool, I'll take that because Liverpool are simply a best team in England. But we should have won that game. The game against Liverpool, did you see me complaining and angry? No, because I'll definitely take that point against Liverpool. But the West Ham game I was fuming, and today I'm fuming as well. Like, this stuff needs to be fixed, otherwise it's going to be a long day for Chelsea. It really, really is. So there we go. But yeah, that is it, guys. That is your match reaction to Chelsea nil, Nottingham Forest 1. Let me know in the comments down below where you agree or disagree with everything I said. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video and a bit of a rant, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget, if you're new, hit the subscribe button below and hit the bell notifications because tomorrow I'll be doing the Arsenal and Manchester United game. And maybe that's the only game I can enjoy rather than this game today. And yeah, so if you guys could do that for me, then that would be great. And yeah, but I'm absolutely done with this club. They need to fix up, otherwise I cannot support this anymore. And I feel like this is going to be either the same thing as last season or even worse. So they need to really fix up, man. It just cannot continue, just can't. It's as simple as that. But yes, guys, as always, take care, look after yourselves. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. And I see you guys on the next one. So in a bit, people. Peace.